Mao Zedong was born on December 26, 1893 in the small village of Shoshan in the Hunan province. From an early age, Mao was a voracious reader. At age 13, after 5 years of education at the local primary school, he was forced by his father to leave school and return to the farm. Mao continued to study on his own, and at age 16 left home to complete his elementary school education in the Huanese capital of Changsha. It was here that Mao began to experience the powerful revolutionary waves engulfing Chinese society. In 1918, Mao graduated from normal school and traveled to Beijing. There he became caught up in the intellectual and political activity of the May 4th movement. In July of 1921, he was one of the small group that founded the Chinese Communist Party. Mao became a major participant in the United Front. Of great importance in his later career, he was appointed the head of the Kuomintang Peasant Movement Training Institute. His work at the Institute, which included ideological and organizational instruction for present leaders, opened his eyes to the revolutionary potential of the Chinese peasantry. 1927 was a cataclysmic year for everyone involved in the Chinese Revolution. After the April Shanghai coup, Mao and his communist cohorts were involved in feudal uprisings in southern China. This experience led to lifelong distrust of Soviet advice and intentions, a deep animosity between him and Chiang Kai-shek and the nationalists, and a search for new approaches to a mass-based revolution. Mao retreated with a small band of followers to Qinghashan, known as the Long March. It was here that he faced the reality of rural revolution. Following the establishment of the People's Republic of China in 1949, Mao was responsible for many political initiatives that transformed the face of China. These included land reform, the collectivization of agriculture, and the spread of medical services. He remained alert to what he saw to be new forms of oppression and sensitive to the interests of the oppressed. In 1958, he advocated for the Great Leap Forward campaign in rural development. The failure of the leap led Mao to turn many responsibility over to other leaders and to withdraw from active decision-making. During the 1960s, Mao continued his restless challenge of revisionism, or capital restoration. In foreign policy, he led China's divorce from the Soviet Union. Domestically, he became increasingly wary of his subordinates' approach to development, fearing that it was fostering a deep social and political inequality. When Louis Deng and others seemed to be ignoring his call to never forget class struggle, Mao in 1966 initiated the Great Proletarian Cultural Revolution, exploiting discontent among students who became known as the Red Guard. The Cultural Revolution was successful in removing many who opposed his policy, but led to serious disorder, forcing Mao to call on the military to restore order in 1967. In 1969, Mao designated defense leader Lin Biao, a Cultural Revolution ally, as his apparent heir. But Mao came to have doubts about Lin and soon challenged him politically. One of the issues to debate was opening to the United States, advocated by Mao and Zhou Enlai as a counter to the Soviet Union. In 1971, Lin was killed in a plane crash while fleeing China after an alleged assassination attempt on Mao. Until his death, a failing Mao refereed a struggle between those who benefited from the Cultural Revolution and defended its policies, and rehabilitated veterans who believed that the Cultural Revolution had done China serious harm. It was for a while that veterans led by Deng Xiaoping had won the day, but radicals, either by manipulating Mao or by appealing to his basic instincts, regained momentum after Zhou Enlai's death in January of 1976. Mao chose the more centrist Hua Gongfeng to carry on his vision. 4 weeks after Mao's death, Hua led the arrest of major radical leaders, four of whom, Zhang Chaoqing, Jinping, Wang Hongyang, and Wao Zongwen, dubbed as the Gang of Four.